Happy, rainy, and foggy day in Manhattan. We're on the west side, heading to the Circle Line for a boat tour of all of the landmarks in New York City. I know what you're gonna say, but Kyle, it's so foggy out that you can't see anything. I know. How are we gonna see anything from this boat?
I don't know, we paid for it, we'll see whatever we see.
It's rain or shine. When I was growing up, Circle Line always kind of like the bargain basement type of tour that you could take, but they have a variety of tours now that you could do for tourists that are coming to the city. One of which is the landmark tour. This is supposed to be about 90 minutes. We actually paid for the upgrade too for seats, and it's a little foggy. Look at the top of there. Those are some pretty short buildings. All right, we got wristbands. We're gonna board. We paid for Premier, which is supposedly inside seating. Oh, we're going on the Circle Line Bronx. We're going on a boat. We're on a boat. Oh, we're going upstairs. We got seating up here. We're seating back here. Right about now, I'm hoping that there's a ton of stuff to our left, because we got our seat to the left.
The weather is horrible. My hair is so bad.
And by the way, the Intrepid right next door. So when it comes to our Circle Line cruise today, we did pay for Premier, which is like another 20 bucks more than the standard price, which I think it gets you boarded quicker and has indoor seating as opposed to sitting outside. Not really sure of all of the extras, but it seemed like it was the right thing to do at the time. But having said that, we're still 35 minutes before we even head into the harbor, and this place is packed with people in the regular seats. Not so many people in the Premier seats, except for a couple people that just joined us. Just keep that in mind if you're coming. You want to get here super early. And this is what we're looking like as far as landmarks. Still a lot of fog and overcast. Circle Line runs rain or shine, no matter how hard it's raining outside too. I've seen reviews online where it's been torrential downpours and lightning and it's still running. And
we'll let you know what to do.
we're
Now
off.
make assumption. That's a short walk or swim.
Goodbye, Doc.
We call it the miracle on the Hudson because it's pretty miraculous. Captain Chesley Sullenberger, or Sully, made a perfect controlled ditching, that is the technical term, right by Pier 90, got everyone off the plane safely, hardly any injuries. But let's talk serious about how dangerous that situation was. First off, planes like that are not meant to land in water. Not that you can really
There's the Intrepid.
You see the Norwegian Getaway, just appreciate it. That is not a big cruise ship. It's pretty good. The really big ones, well, the Queen Mary 2 on her maiden voyage, she went to Pier 90, she got stuck. That's was not deep enough for the really big ones. So the American Indians, which they did.
And we're heading out.
We need to realize that New York Harbor itself is where the real money was. Now we can't see into the harbor like we normally can, so I'll just tell you on straight.
There's the
New York
vessel
Harbor,
and the edge.
Manhattan had access.
Can't see the top of the edge.
From it, had naturally a safe
That is the
harbor.
tallest observation deck
Let the British take over, make it a big
in New
port.
York.
But then after we run out, it gets a lot busier.
And then you have the High Line
We
out
take a little
here,
ditch across New York State called the Erie Canal.
walking path.
And safe. Because nobody wanted to deal with that waterfront. You went there to work or catch a boat. Nobody wanted to live there. The reason the Fifth Avenue, Park Avenue became traditionally streets where rich people wanted to live, because those are streets in the middle of this long skinny 1960s.
Interesting shape on that building.
And any deeper water you have the Hudson. Same reason we went to
Chelsea Piers over here.
This boat with golf balls, so watch your hands. And TV production facilities.
Golf,
In fact, in the
entertainment
Chelsea Piers
complex.
where they used to shoot the interior scenes for Law and Order. That's how you say that. And they still shoot Law and Order, SVU in there. And now they're making new seasons of Law and Order. Because we figure we still got like 3 bushes in Central Park. We haven't set a body up here yet, so we're not done. So I came back to the boat last year, February 1st, after a brief respite of, oh God, it was over 2 years, thanks COVID. But like Rip Van Winkle, there are things here not here when I checked out. And that's a big one on the left, all the way pigs. That little island, a new park and amphitheater in the Hudson River, built and opened during COVID, during lockdown. And built by where we used to have Pier 54, so you did the math, that'd be by 14th Street. But Pier 54 had been built by the White Star Line for its biggest investor ship, the Titanic, which, for those as you remember, never got here. So on the hill we have
On the right side of the boat is Hoboken, New Jersey.
That train station is a clock tower. But if you're over to Hoboken for any reason, you want to check out the train station, even if you're not taking the train. It's from 1907, it's been fully restored. It's so nice we're using the book to play European train station. How good are it? I was saying stretch down there, but it ain't gonna kill you, it makes it possible. Now let's take a look up and to your left, and we got nothing. Yeah, you know what one World Trade Center looks like, right folks? Yeah, because we're not seeing it. And that's the official name, by the way. You can call it Freedom Tower you like that. Officially, it's One World Trade Center. You know, it's a really tall building with diagonal lines, with big antenna mast, which does come out the part of the official height. The official height of One World Trade Center is 1,776 foot tall. That height is symbolic. When we see the Statue of Liberty, and we should see her, can't see her yet, but we should see her. She'll be held a plaque. What does the plaque say? July 4th, 1776. Better too. And on your right, where we used to have a massive gold leaf factory. That was there for generations. Made a lot of
There's some buildings.
For the factory down in the 1990s, but we kept the clock. Why?
I stepped outside. A little rainy, a little windy. Hopefully not too windy for you guys. Oh, we got the Statue of Liberty out here. And there's people downstairs. Lower Manhattan. And the Staten Island Ferry out there.
So if anyone can answer that question with the word yes, no, we'll have enough immigration. No, really.
Ellis Island.
But as the numbers grew and grew, it's becoming more controversial. And state-run facilities like Council
Lady Liberty.
which we did reopen in 1990 as a museum of the immigration era. Now we're coming up to the Statue of Liberty.
Here we go.
We had to pay for the base. Our government decided to finally accept the strange gift, and they threw in this other island they had for the fort they built for the War of 1812. And the fort's still there, at the very bottom level of the base, star shape. That's Fort William. But above beyond that fort, our government's not going to dive into this project. But the people
By the way, it's 54 degrees outside. My hands are like icicles at this point. There's the statue from another angle. Coming back around. In the warmth. She's smart. I'm not. It's freezing. Governor's Island out there. I used to pass that by on the Staten Island Ferry every day. I've always wanted to get out there. And the Brooklyn Bridge is coming up. The Staten Island Ferry is docked downtown. You still take that boat for free, and you get a view of the Statue of Liberty from that boat. Staten Island Ferry over there. It looks like it is launched to head back to Staten Island right now. This is Lower Manhattan. It's so foggy that you can't see One World Trade Center here. Coming up, Brooklyn Bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. We walked across this bridge last year. Coming up on the Williamsburg Bridge, and I'm back inside. My hands, literally fingers, icicles. It is raining and freezing. We're towards Midtown in Manhattan. Theoretically, you should be able to see the Empire State Building back there. But you can't see anything through the fog and the clouds. But it's there, at least we think. Oh, there goes my yacht. Next to my other yacht. Passing by Domino Sugar, Domino Park.
That's a good name.
With another 400,000
There goes the Popo.
As a consequence of losing port status in the 70s, we lost 1 million residents. We've rebounded since then.
Returning home.
Well, while it was nice
Passing
to
by
live,
Brooklyn.
nice place to live, it's not a nice place to make art in. Now there's a whole huge
Brooklyn
factory
Bridge.
district south of Greenwich Village, south of Houston Street. But how are you going to get the art?
Carousel.
Well, the neighborhood that's down.
Over towards Dumbo.
Dumbo. That'd be well, but no, that's too expensive. But let's see what we can see here. Yeah, no.
There's a big sculpture out there.
Like WTF.
There's a little bit of a better view of it.
They want to show.
Oh my goodness. That is a big ship.
The
The Norwegian Getaway.
Frank Gehry, this is the first Frank Gehry village in New York to design his office village.
We're coming back in.
Tells you it's safe. Sometimes you gotta read.
So close.
Let's see what the operation.
Was that fun?
That was actually really good.
I feel like we learned a lot today from all these different places.
Oh my god, I know. Nothing that we learned while we
lived
lived
here for 30
Yeah, we
years,
lived
you know?
here, yeah.
We didn't move here yet.
No.
Alright, so we're wrapping up the Circle Line tour. This was far better than what I thought it might be.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
The tour guide was super informative. Still super overcast here and cloudy like background. So you're very limited in what you can see. I kind of feel like we lucked out a bit almost because of the bad weather. That it wasn't as crowded as it normally might have been.
Yeah.
So kind of had free reign to be able to get up on the deck and
Yeah, but still,
shoot
it's
pictures
so
and video.
cold. I didn't even go out on the deck.
It's definitely cold with that breeze and very kind of not that great because of the mist and the rain. But we're getting out of here. Thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. See you guys.